Hi, my name's Corey Dawson. I'm the two-day wing C manager at UPS. I have about 250 folks in the wing that oversee the entire wing.
My name is Kim Ray. I've been with UPS for 25 years and I'm a full-time supervisor in the training department. Before I went to the training department at UPS, we moved to a lot of different jobs. And so I was a hub supervisor, I've been a ramp supervisor, and then I've been in the training department. So I've done all the different jobs basically that we train on at UPS. I've been in those jobs. The Transitional Learning Center at UPS started in September of 2014. Since that time, we put through 36 classes. We put 174 students through the program, and we currently have 95 of our students that are still with UPS. The current position that I have now is life-changing, actually, in this position. It's been, we train our employees that don't have disabilities in the same way we train our employees that does have disabilities, basically. And that's what we're trying to get. We want everyone, if we train our employees in the way that they need to be trained, then whether you have a disability or not, we all get trained and we can all learn the job. And so this job right here is life-changing. It changes people's lives. It's made us think outside of the box at UPS, because at UPS we're really structured on time. Everything has a time limit. Our classroom structure, we have an agenda, but it has no time limit on it, because sometimes our students need more time on some things than they do on the other. And that's been different for UPS. And everyone has embraced this program that's met our students. And now they're great employees because they love to come to work every day. And our classroom is set up for 2 weeks. In that 2-week program, we talk about safety for 2 weeks. That's one of our #1 concerns at UPS, is that they don't get hurt while they're working here. So while they're here at UPS in this program, we teach them all the safe work methods, everything they need to know to do safely. And one of the things that we have at UPS is we have to ride a shuttle. And that's a big deal at UPS, because we have to train them to ride the shuttle and train them to get to their work area. So once they're in the program and we focus strictly on safety for the 2 weeks, and we do a lot of social skills with our students. So the first week we're in here, that's what we really talk about, is safety and social skills. And we introduce them to the jobs that we have at UPS. On the second week, we actually take our students, we have 6 jobs that we have at UPS, and we take them out into the training center, which our training center is set up like a small Worldport, a small UPS, and we train them on all 6 jobs that's available for them to work at UPS, and then we find the job that's best fit for them. Our employees have embraced our students that's come through the class that has a disability, our frontline supervisors, our management teams. We actually go out into the work areas to follow up with all of our students to make sure they're doing okay, and if they're having some kind of issues or problems, then we work with the frontline supervisor, we work with the employee to make sure that they're able to perform the job in the way they should be performing the job. We partnershiped with Options Unlimited, and then we built our agenda. And what we would like to see is more UPS facilities have a training program like this. And so we actually are going to have our first. It's going to be in Atlanta, Georgia. They're getting ready to build a hub in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're getting ready to have our next Transitional Learning Center. So that's what we would really like to do, is train everyone at UPS. It's been a big step for UPS. We've stepped outside of the box, and we've gotten great rewards from it. So that's what we would like to see, is that all UPSs have a Transitional Learning Center, so that we can train so many more people with disabilities.
I worked here almost 2 years. My training started 2 years ago, June 1st. Yeah, I went from a Goodwill that had like 15 employees, including all 3 of the bosses, to here. And at first, it was overwhelming, but now I kind of like that. Just being able to earn my own money and work working a non-sheltered workshop type job is fun. At first it was really hard, I think, for everybody they wondered what they were supposed to say, what they could ask and everything. Now people just walk up and ask, they know I'm not shy, just ask me what you want. I'd rather people ask than assume, I shocked myself by how quickly I could lift bigger things. I was like, wow. I've always been kind of a pencil neck geek until I worked here. I'm proud because I've always been kind of scrawny, so it made me proud. It took them a while to adapt to me, but everybody's pretty well adapted now. They don't treat me so special anymore.
I tell you, they're a blessing to us. They do a really good job for us. Very, very reliable, and it's been a pleasure to work with them. Got to know a lot of them very, very well. Just a pleasure to work with. The one thing that I've probably seen as far as an employee overcoming something would be Emmy. It just amazes me that with her disability and her issues with her sight and how she can get in here every single day, and when she comes in here to work, she finds her work location with no problem, and then she can go in and out of the bathrooms and the break rooms with no problem. She comes up to our office. I was telling the ladies earlier, she's got a drawing on my board of a dinosaur. And just, her overcoming that to come into work every single day with a smile on her face is just an amazing feat. I'll tell you, it's definitely well worth it. The employees, they come to work, they're very reliable, they do a good job while they're here, and like I said, they come every single day. And the best thing about it is getting to know those people, getting to know something about them. Emmy does a fabulous job for us, and getting to know, her relationship or what she does outside of work. And just getting to know her on a personal level has been not only good for our business, but good for me personally. It's a wonderful program. You get to know those folks in here. They come in with smiles on their faces. They're very, very positive people. And their disabilities, they overcome them. Just as Emmy comes in here and she overcomes her disabilities, and it's just amazing what they do. And I would strongly encourage other employers to potentially take on things like this, because like I said, it's been a benefit to our business, and then also to me personally. But then also I think they get a thing out of it as well. I mean, like I said, Emmy has so many relationships with so many people, and she's so well liked. So it's just really, sometimes it's about the business world, but it's really about us and our personal lives and that relationship that we've made.
It's changed me in so many ways because of the fact of that the things that it's made me think of things in a lot differently. We try to make so many things so complicated in life in general. And when you come to the Transitional Learning Center, you really learn that we have to pull it all back and we have to go to simple. Not only for our people with disabilities, it's for everyone. Well, if you want to really train a person, we need to pull it back and pull in the reins. I have learned that from being over here. Our presentations are very simple. We tell the basics, and then when we get out into the work area, we add in everything that they need to do. It's not really important. At one time, we thought that was important, that everybody saw it on a presentation, but now we've learned that it's really not that important. We just need to give you the basic stuff, let you know what you're going to do, and we're going to show you the methods and procedures and see that you do it that way. One of the things that we got from this program is that in our other classrooms where we bring in employees that does not have a disability, we had large classrooms. We had 30 to 35 people in a classroom, and the people in the back of the room really didn't connect with the instructor. And so one of the things that we have in this classroom is we don't take over 6 students because we really don't know their disability when they come in. We choose not to know that. We don't know what their disability is. So what we've learned from in the other classrooms is that we need to break the classrooms down smaller. So when we used to have classes of 35, now we break them down to 10 in a classroom, and that so that everyone in the classroom is engaged. Everyone has to try it. I mean, you should. It's great for your workforce. You get stable staffing. Your staffing is very stable when we hire the person with the disability, It's good for their peers that work with them, your frontline supervisors. Everyone grows from that. It's just a positive impact all the way around. It's great for UPS, and it's great for someone else who would start that at their own business.
It's made my job a little bit more easier at times, just because bringing those folks on, and again, those folks are extremely reliable. They're here every day. They come in with a smile on their face, and they do their job. So I think, in a sense, it's made my job easier, and just proud to have them part of our team.